Hello and welcome back to Budget Beauty. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force and the face behind Budget Beauty. And this is the Beauty Haul. This is where we talk about purchases that we've made that are makeup wise and how much we spent, where we spent it, and what we bought. So, this is a pretty decent size haul. I really didn't spend a whole ton of money, but I spent enough that I got like 19 items and it's a mix of stuff that I didn't already have and then some stuff that I have other shades of, or I already have some of it and I'm just buying refills of it. So let's get started on this haul. So to start with, we went to two places. The first one was Amazon. And I spent a good bit at Amazon. And the second place that I went was Ulta. And I spent I spent a little bit in Ulta. But we're going to do Amazon first, and then we'll talk about the Ulta stuff. So, first on the list, I bought 13 items on Amazon, and this came over several shipments. It took like 4 or 5 deliveries to get everything, because they didn't all come at once. They came over several different days. So it was a lot of the same stuff, but it all came over several different days. All right, so we're gonna start with the small thing that I bought. And it's something that I already have. This is the Neutrogena makeup remover melting balm. I bought 3 of these. I already have an extra jar over in the extra section, and I'm going through a jar right now. So I right now have 5 jars of this. But I bought a lot of this because I really like it. I really like the performance of it, and it does take my makeup off fairly quickly, and I like how my skin feels after I take it. I use it to take off my makeup. Very pleased with this. This is a good. I had another one that was high end, and it was expensive, but it was the pharmacy brand makeup remover, and I really like that one, but it's expensive, and I got this on sale. So this is normally like $9 a jar. No, actually it's more like $14 a jar at Ulta, but it's like $9 on Amazon. Well, I got it during the Black Friday sale and the Cyber Monday sales that they had, and I ordered these 3. They were $4 each, so they were like $4.49 each, I think. So my overall price for these was $14.97. Like I say, they're generally $14 each at Ulta. So I always buy this off of Amazon. That's why this has remove before stocking sticker on it. And we're going to keep that on it until I'm ready to open that jar. So I'm going to put these over in the extras. But this is actually really good. It does get my makeup off. And it's fairly fast. Getting it off using that. So I'm putting it over in the extras part of the kit. All right, so that was $14.97 price. And then let's finish off the Neutrogena. Slide this off my little table here. So y'all know I used to use these solely to do my makeup removing, but I found I like to use them in conjunction with the makeup remover balm. These are decent. I like to use these to do my eyes, to take off my eye makeup, because I don't want to get the balm in my eyes. So I like using this to take off my makeup on my eyes first, and to take off like my mascara, my eyeshadow, my under eye, all of that first. And then I go in with the makeup remover balm for my whole face, especially if I've worn face makeup. So I don't go through as many of these as I used to. And sometimes I do use the eye remover, the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover too. So sometimes I do save on these, but I am fixing to go through a pack. I'm in a pack right now, and I didn't have any extras, so this is going to be my extras. But I will put them in the kit. But those are the makeup remover. Those are the regular Neutrogena makeup remover ultra soft cleansing towelettes. They were $9.47, and that is a 2-pack. It came together as a 2-pack. Usually, and that's on sale too, because usually that's like $13 or $14 also. And you can get those anywhere. You can get them at CVS. You can buy them in the drugstore, and that's generally where I was buying them. And then I saw them on Amazon, and they're much cheaper on Amazon. So I was like, it looks like I'm going to be ordering off Amazon. So those were overall $9.47. All right. So, all right, let's talk about the big gun here that I spent the most on. It's a lot from this one brand. So y'all know I've been getting into She Glam, and I've been using some She Glam products. And I've been using a lot of She Glam. So, and I'm generally impressed with the She Glam performance. I think it's very good. Some stuff is not quite as pigmented, like the blush. I have the little blush, the liquid blush, and it's not as pigmented as, say, like Juvia's Place or the ColourPop. However, it's not terrible. It does, if you want subtle blush, it's probably going to be very good for that. So, I have some other eyeshadows too, but that's what we bought a lot of here. So, to start, we bought the Crystal. This is the She Glam Crystal Jelly Glaze Stick, eyeshadow stick. And this one is the shade, let's see, what shade is this? It's hard to read on the back of that package. Oh, this is the shade Aura Blitz. So it's right there. So it's Aura Blitz. I pronounced that crazy, but it's Aura Blitz. Okay, so take it out of the box, and it's a little tiny little stick. I thought this was going to be bigger, but this is about the size. Actually, it's a little bit, I want to say it's about the size of the Danessa Myricks stick, but it's not. It's a little bit smaller than that. But it's got the same little cap on the end, and you need to keep that on there. But I'm very, very excited because I saw the little jelly sticks, and I was like, ooh, I want to use those. So it reminds me of the Danessa Myricks, and I think I think this is going to be very comparable to it, except that She Glam and Danessa Myricks is Danessa Myricks. But, yeah, I'm excited about that. This is going to be really pretty. We're going to use these in the buying and trying that is associated with this episode, this beauty haul. This was the shade Aura Blitz, and then I bought another one. Yes, I bought another one. This is the shade Starlight Silver. So let's see what this one looks like, because I haven't seen what this color looks like. I saw it online when I ordered it, but I didn't take the cap off. Oh, that's real pretty. It's gonna be real pretty. And y'all can see. So you have to twist it up. But that's why I say it reminds me a lot of the Danessa Myricks shadow stick. Because I think her formulation is like the same, like it's a jelly. I think it's like that. So these are real small, but they're not super crazy expensive. So I could probably buy them again and be fine. All right. So these are real tiny. They look tiny. So if you put them together, like how she has her shadow stick, it's about that big. This would be like a normal shadow stick from ColourPop almost, size-wise. But that's what it looks like. It reminds me of the Danessa Myricks because that's what these look like. So these were, this is the She Glam Crystal Jelly Glaze eyeshadow stick. They were $5.03 each. Okay. So throwing in the trash, the wrapping. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how these are going to work. Really, like I said, we're going to try them in the buying and trying. All right, so then this is the, opening this up. Let's see if I can pop this open. Their packaging, when it's not in the box, is very odd. Okay. This, get it out the little thing, is one that I've already had. And this is just another shade of it. This is more She Glam. This is the She Glam Creamsicle Eyeshadow Stick in the shade Lush. So, like I said, I've seen all these colors online, but let's open it up and see what it looks like. Now, I already have, y'all have been paying attention in my buying and trying and in my beauty haul. I've already bought like 2 of these already. So, or one of these, I think. Yeah, I think I bought one. And I've used it and I liked it. It was fine. Nice creamy application. So that's why I went back and bought more. Because I knew if I liked it, I was going to buy more. So that's like a goldish. We're going to swatch and see. Let's swatch this. Oh, that's going to match my skin tone. So that's a little shimmery, but it's like a bronze. It looks, it's trying to read as purplish pink, but it's not. It's like a bronze champagne almost. So I had been trying to get some shimmery bronze so it will show up on my skin tone, but I've kind of been wanting to do some bronze makeup. And like I say, y'all know bronze is very, 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 very similar to what I have. So it's kind of hard to do that. It has to be shimmery for me. So that's why I was like, oh, yay. Okay. We will do that. So that was, let's see, let me find it on my list. That was the shade Lush. Okay. That was $4.79. And then I bought a second one in a different shade, if I can get this open. Let's see if I can pop this open. The other one opened very easily, but then this one did not want to open. And my tool is in here. Trying to see if there we go. I think I took my scissors and put them somewhere else. Now I'll move them back closer. All right. So I bought it in a second shade. Trying to get rid of my packaging here. All right. So this is same thing. She Glam Creamsicle Eyeshadow Stick. This is in the shade Flirty. And let's get her out of the box. So there's going to be a lot of similar shades here, because I like having options. All right, so that's this. Let's take this off. Okay, so let's see. That's even more bronze. It's a deeper bronze, but it's very bronze. It's this top shade right here. Huh, okay. That's going to be cute. It's going to be very cute. Okay. Very cute. So I have options now in that shade. I have a couple of bronze, other bronze, but I think that's going to be nice. I think those are going to be real nice. Like I say, they're very creamy, application. They go on real good. They glide on real good. They remind me a lot of the ColourPop shadow sticks. They do. All right, so that was also $4.79. So let's talk about the next thing. She Glam. Trying to get the wrapping off. Listen, there's no greater feeling than unwrapping new makeup. Maybe some new toys, new video game consoles, that sort of thing. That feels real good too. I like doing that because I'm like, oh, how does this work? Especially if it's a new console. I remember back when I got my Dreamcast, I was so excited. I was in this bedroom actually when I bought my Dreamcast and brought it home, and the Dreamcast released here in September 9th, 1999. I was a freshman in college. And I got me a Dreamcast probably March 30th, 2001. Because right after that is when they announced that they were discontinuing it. But I remember going and getting it, and I got 3 games. I got Crazy Taxi, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Capcom vs. SNK. And I remember unboxing it in this room and being so excited. I've unboxed several consoles in this room. Most notably my Switch, my Nintendo Switch, my PS3, my Sony PS3, my Wii U, my Nintendo Wii U, and my Dreamcast. Yeah, because I was living in... Oh, and my PlayStation, because I bought a PlayStation. Yeah. So I've unboxed several consoles in here. So, anyway, this... Finally got it out of the packaging. That's what was taking so long. This is the She Glam 2-in-1 Lash Besties 2-in-1 Mascara. Good old mascara. Back of the box says, remove with warm water. Caution. Don't use this if your eyes are irritated, basically. Okay. Here's the thing. Lash Besties 2-in-1 Mascara. Meet your lashes new BFFs. Our Lash Besties 2-in-1 Mascara features 2 distinct brush heads. A large brush head for extra volume and a smaller brush head for separation and definition. Ooh, okay. Bonus, this formula is long-lasting, smudge-proof, and can be removed with just warm water. Okay, well, we'll see about that. So, all right. Ooh, so this is novel. All right, so the way this is set up, this is one brush right here, and this is a second brush right here. Let me see how this is gonna work. All right, so I can figure out how this one would work. The top one. Okay. So this is for your volume. I'm pretty sure this is your volume. Because I can look at this brush, this thing here, and tell. All right. Is there anything on it? Yes, there's stuff on it. All right. So yes. No, my bad. That's the length one. Okay. Huh. All right. I learned something new. I do not know what the brushes look like. All right. So that was the length one. The volume one is the big old one here. And yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Yeah. It's real fat. Yeah, and that's gonna give you volume. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the difference in these brushes, yeah. This will give you volume. Okay. Oh, I'm excited about this. I'm very excited about this. This is in the shade black too, by the way. This just says it's just black. Like how I like my men. Airplane is hilarious. But yes, this is I'm going to be very excited about it. We're going to use that in the buying and trying also. We will things that I'm going to use for buying and trying. Let me go ahead and put them off to the side because I am very, very curious about how they're going to work. So I want to use them. All right. Then the last thing, She Glam. That mascara is $5.59. Yes, $5.59. So we're gonna see. I wonder if that's gonna be comparable to the Essence Lash Princess line, because that's about what it is price wise. So I wonder if that's how that's gonna perform. As y'all know, I love me some Essence Lash Princess. It very much works for me. All right, so I'm trying to get the last thing out of the packaging here, and it's acting up. Yes, I'm old enough to know Airplane and know the reference there. Because the little girl says, he says, would you like to have some coffee? And she says, yes, I'll take it black, like my men. I'm like, what is happening in Airplane? Airplane is crazy. I have it on DVD. I have the collection. I have the Naked Gun collection, and I have Airplane. Because Naked Gun. Because Leslie Nielsen. So, alright, I'm trying to get this out of this packaging. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is the She Glam Air Glow Eye Tint. Now, I already got two of these. One is in pink, one is in like a champagne color. The pink was patchy. The champagne color was not. These are liquid eyeshadows. And I was kind of disappointed that pink was a little patchy. It dried down a little patchy. Now I fixed it, but I wore it for date night. And you guys, I think you guys saw it when I did my episode for date night. And or I did it after or something, and I took pictures. It was all right, but it did dry a little patchy. Like I say, some of my NYX Ultimate Glow Shots do that too. The pink for that does not, but the light blue does, and the green did it once, but I don't have too much problems with the green now. But the light blue does from time to time. So I wasn't surprised by that, but it was just like, But the silver one, the silver champagne-ish one, that one was fine. It was fine. So this shade is called Horizon. And this is like a bronze. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of bronze eyeshadow here. Let's take her out the bottle, see what we're working with. So yeah, that's like a bronze. I'm trying to see if I have another bronze in there that's liquid. I do. It's from e.l.f. I have not worn it. I think that might be gold too. Let me see. I really like that packaging though. Yeah, this is like a rose gold from e.l.f. So this one is the rose gold. I can immediately tell the difference. And this is more like a bronze. A brown bronze. Like it's not a rose gold bronze. Yeah, you can tell immediately. Okay. Let's see if I can grab the other two She Glam. So these are the other two She Glam that I got. And so that's them together. So this is like the silverish silver one. And it was, like I said, this was real nice. I like this. This was a little patchy. I was kind of disappointed. It once it dried down though, it dried really fast and it was really pretty once it dried. But I had to fill in the patch. And I was kind of like, did I really have to do all that? Yeah, I did. So this is the new one. So yeah, this is going to be nice though. I don't think we're going to have a problem with patchiness on that. So put that off to the side. I may use that later in the week. All right. So this is Air Glow Eye Tint. This is the back of the box. It says, your lid's called and they want the glow. Not the messy kind, but the kind that lasts, refuses to crease, and blends like a dream. That it does. It does blend very well, and it does not crease. It's just a little patchy. This lightweight water-infused formula delivers pure pigment in a single swipe. So you can build, blend, and bedazzle without breaking a sweat. Just swipe, smudge, and slay. Okay. I did wear it, like I said, I wore it for date night, and I did post pictures. It should be a post on the channel that I did pictures, and the date night pictures turned out really well. I looked sufficiently cute. I don't think I did a video. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I did a video because I was in a hurry. So, and I just took pictures when we came back. So it was really pretty. But yeah. So that was $6.39. Okay. So let's talk about the setting sprays that I bought. The first setting spray I already have. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist spray. Setting spray. This works really well. This is just another one that I bought. And this is the 1.76 ounces. I got this on sale. That is why I bought this. I was like, let me go ahead and get this now while it is on sale. This is normally like $13. I got it for $8.99. So yeah, this is an extra, and the extra will go in the kit when we are ready, because I am almost about to run out of it. Oh, that thing is falling off of there. But I'm fixing to run out. So, because I use it that often. So that's why I'm like, ooh, let me go ahead and get this now while it's on sale. So that is that L'Oreal Infallible. Very pleased with it. Very pleased. The performance is fantastic. It is literally like spraying hairspray on your face. So ain't nothing moving. My makeup does not move with that on at all. It really doesn't. So I am very pleased, and that's why I bought extra. All right. So next up, let's talk about the other setting spray that I bought. This is the Tear. Now, y'all know I rave about that Tear liquid foundation. I bought the Tear setting spray because I saw they had it, and I was like, ooh, I'll try it. This is the Tear Mass Fit Waterproof Setting Spray. All right, so the back of the box says, waterproof makeup fixer keeps makeup fresh all day long with strong fixation power. Directions. Use before, after applying makeup. Yes, you can use it as a base to lock in your primer, I guess. After lightly shaking the container up and down, evenly spray on the face from a distance of 20 to 30 centimeters while keeping eyes closed. Yes, you do not want to get this in your eyes. Always close your eyes when you're doing this. After use, wipe the nozzle area clean before storage. I didn't know that. It says, please read and understand the instructions and precautions before use. Yeah, don't use for anything else. Use it external use only. This is manufactured for Tear. Dermatologist tested. This is made in Seoul. Yeah. Very, very, very pleased. It is a very good, I like Tear. I really like Tear. There's actually directions within the box too. I didn't know that, but it's the same directions as on the back of the box. But I actually kind of really like this red box though. This red box kind of fire. This packaging is nice. I like this bottle. This bottle is very, it stands out. Tear is red, and the cap on that foundation is red. Yeah, this is long-lasting, waterproof, hard fixing. So I'm curious to see how this is going to work. So we're going to probably use this in the buying and trying also. because I want to see how it's going to work. Kind of sad to throw that box away. Kind of. All right. The Tier waterproof setting spray was $10.50, which is crazy considering their foundation was $21. It's on sale right now, but it was $21. And I'm like, y'all got the setting spray for only $10.50? Oh, okay. All right. I'm buying that right now. Let me go ahead and buy that right now. All right. So the last thing on the list from Amazon. I've been eyeing this for a minute and I wanted to get this color because I like, sometimes I have a lot of spring outfits that are like mint colored. And so because that to me is a spring color. It reminds me of getting warmer and Easter. So if you will. So I have a lot of mint colored things. So this is a mint eyeshadow stick. This is the CoverGirl Clean Multi-Line Eyeshadow Pencil in the shade 298 Merry Mint. Yeah, I wasn't reading that off of that pencil because I can barely read that and it's up close. But it's clean eye color. So let's see what she got. Oh, it already came a little too high. You need to go back down. Oh no. Why is that? Oh, all right. Well, I don't know why that was pushed up so high, but yeah, let's put that on back down. the top of this was like, and I was like, no, you don't need to be that high. Come on back down. All right. So let's see what this swatch is like. Oh, it's a mint shimmer. Ooh, look at that. Y'all see that right there? That's pretty. Oh, that's going to be really nice. And it was very creamy. It went on my arm real creamy. So that's going to be nice. Okay. Okay, CoverGirl. Maybe I need to stop ignoring you. I really don't buy a whole lot of CoverGirl stuff. Mostly because CoverGirl is expensive. For drugstore, CoverGirl kind of expensive. So I don't buy a whole lot of CoverGirl. Not really. If any, that is literally, I think that's my first CoverGirl item. And I am well aware and well acquainted with CoverGirl. So yeah. All right. So that stick, and this was kind of expensive too. It's about the same price as the shadow sticks from ColourPop. So that's why I was like, all right, fine. It was also on sale. So that's why I went on ahead and bought it. And they finally had that color back in because it had been out of stock a lot. This was $8.98. And y'all know like the ColourPop sticks are like $9 each. And sometimes you get them on sale for like $5 if you go and catch a ColourPop sale. So total at Amazon, subtotal was $84.53. I didn't have any coupon savings. For whatever reason, no brands were running coupons. Tax was $6.76. Final total, $91.29. All right. So that was the first half of our haul. Let's talk about the second haul piece. Y'all know I went to the old standby. And I did go. I said while I was doing my makeup last week that I was going to go. I did. I went to the Ulta, picked up a few things. And I go into the Bath and Body Works, picked up a few things. I did not get any skincare from Bath and Body Works. So this is strictly an Ulta haul. And I'm at Platinum. I'm a Platinum member of Ulta. I'm working on Diamond. I want to say probably 100 and after this, I think I need $126 or something like that. Something I'm very close to getting Diamond member. So I'm working on Diamond. We're getting there. I will probably make it before the end of the year, because while I'm in Spartanburg for our family Christmas party, I may go to the Ulta while I'm there, and buy a few things. Maybe. So at the Ulta, we spent, final total was $44.56. So let's get into what we got. There's a lot of things. I picked it out and I went to go use this. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all while I'm going through in this bag and pulling stuff out of here and trying to separate by brand. I went to the Ulta and went to go use. This made me very mad. I went to go use. They had a $10 off, $40 purchase, minimum purchase. Tell me why they was like, I went to go use it and it kept popping up and it said, I can't apply it. I'm like, what the hell? So I went to go, I had the lady ask the manager, how about, it was like, oh, it's because you have Black Friday deals on here. I was like, then why did you send it to me during Black Friday? Why did you send it to me as a Black Friday? Here, we have this sale going. Come use your discount on it. What was the point of sending me that? I was like, so you must not have wanted me to use that. Because it said down in there, it said excludes Black. I didn't read the terms and conditions thing because nobody ever reads the thing. And the manager read it for me while she was standing there because I had my phone pulled up and I had the coupon so they could scan it. And she looked at it, she's like, oh yeah, it says here it excludes Black Friday deals. And probably some of the stuff that you picked out is a Black Friday deal. And I was like, The Price is Right failure music played, because I was just like, are you serious? So that is why my order was $44.56. But it was like, really? Come. Okay. So I used my points. I did have some points that I applied, and we're not going to get into how many points I applied. Just know that I applied $3 in points. Or, no, it looked like $2 and something in here. $2 it looks like. So I applied my points that I had. Because the lady was like, oh, you do have points, and you want to use the points? Yeah, go on ahead, I guess. I mean, I'm here now and then pick this stuff out. I made that face. I was not pleased. To say the least, I was not pleased. Anyway, yeah, I got 6 things from Ulta. And it's 3 of one brand, 3 of another. All right, so let's start with one of our faves. Both of these are actually our faves, but we'll start with our fave, ColourPop. All right, so this is the ColourPop Weightless Liquid Blush. We already have one of these in the shade Angel Face. This is in the shade Wildest Dreams. And it's got the little thing. This is the liquid blush, and it is a deeper pink shade than the Angel Face. Let me see if I can grab it. This is the Angel Face, and you guys have seen me wear it in other videos. I just did it in the buying and trying that I filmed not that long ago. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one and see what this one looks like. But this is the new one. This is the Angel Face. This is Wildest Dreams. So I'm very, very excited about that. I do like the ColourPop blush and liquid blush, and what I think it does very well is that it is very subtle blush. It's feeling cheeky, but this is the shade Wildest Dreams. It says a long-lasting, hydrating liquid blush that's super blendable and buildable for a natural flush. Infused with hyaluronic acid, polyglutamic acid, sea moss, and niacinamide. How to use: apply 1 to 2 dots directly onto cheeks and pat into skin with fingertips or brush. Interesting. So it is very, very good. I like it. It does give you a very subtle blush. It is not overly pigmented. And it's just the right amount. So it's very good. So very pleased about that. We will be using that in the bind and trying coming up. So then I got these ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. Now I got 2 of these. I went in there for one, and then I was looking for it, and I was like, where did they put this? I found it, and then I found another one. I was like, oh, I think I'll get 2. I like both of these colors. So I was like, oh, look at that. I like both of those colors. I think I'll get 2. This is Party of 5. It is Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter. I don't know how I feel about that Ultra Glitter, but all right. And this is the Super Shock Shadow in the shade Frog. So that's what these look like. These are super cute. They're real small, so they're like little singlets. So we're going to use these at some point. I probably won't use those in the bind and trying, because I want to try the She Glam. But I think we will use those at some point. So for the ColourPop, since we've done all of the ColourPop, the Super Shock Shadows after points applied were $4.58 each. And then the liquid blush was $9.35. Okay. After points being applied. Now, the last 3 things are from Juvia's Place, the other favorite. And one of these I already have, and then 2 of these are the same thing, but different shades. Now, let's start with the one thing that I already have. This is the Nubian Shadow Stick Shimmer. This is the Nubian Ombre Crayon Palette. Okay. It says crease proof, sweat proof, long wear, shimmer finish, intense color payoff. I don't know about that, but all right. I don't know about that. Now the color payoff is nice, but I don't know if it's intense. I don't think I would describe it as intense, which is unusual considering it's Juvia's Place, and generally y'all see their eyeshadows on me are extremely intense. So this, let's take her out the box. This is going to be, this is going to get on my nerves because they are all the same color for the packaging on the outside. I really wish they had done this in the shade itself. But this is in the shade Casablanca. Okay. So let's see. This is like a, again, this is like a bronze, champagne color. Let's see. Okay. That's that right there. So yeah, it's like a champagne. That's going to be really pretty. Now, these are creamy when they go on, but they're a little dry. And they're just a tad dry. They're not like, say, like the e.l.f. ones that just drag across the eye. When they say no budge, they meant the actual stick, not the makeup not moving, because that thing don't want to drag across your eye at all. So, I've only bought one of those. I learned my lesson very quickly. But these are just a tad dry. Just a tad. But they're not terrible. And I like Juvia's Place, so we're going to make it work. And I like the color. I do like the pink color that I got from that Juvia's Place stick. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. That's why I bought another one. So, that was $7.85 after points were applied. Okay. So then the last two things, these are the last two things of the haul. They are the same things, but they are going to be different shades. So these are the Juvia's Place Coffee Shop Metallic Liquid Shadows. And they're, as you can see, they're going to be brown because they're the Liquid Shadows brand of their it's the coffee shop stuff. So it's going to be brown because coffee. It says lightweight, long-lasting, non-tacky, highly pigmented. I'm excited about these. I think these are going to be gorgeous. Trying to see if it says anything. Yes. It says, achieve a flawless look with our pigmented, shimmery, crease-proof liquid shadows. Its self-setting formula offers effortless blending and enduring wear. Enjoy long-lasting, beautiful pigment that stays in place throughout the day. Directions. Apply directly using the applicator or a brush. Wear alone or under powder. That's interesting. It says warnings. Not intended for use around the immediate eye area. Well, then where are you supposed to put it at? This is liquid eyeshadow. This is not like face bronzer or anything. What the world? All right, so these are two different shades. This is Bronzed Brew, and this is Vanilla Velvet. Okay, so let's take them out the box and see what they're looking like. I love this packaging. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it looked like the little elf ones, so they were tiny too. Dang it. Well, I knew that when I bought them because they were real tiny. I saw them in the store. It wasn't that I didn't see them. Because I looked at a tester. We did not use the tester because we have sense. We don't use testers in stores. Absolutely not. That's disgusting. I'm not using a tester at all. But I not putting it on my skin if I can help it. But I picked it up and took it out of the bottle to see what they look like and to see what the color looked like. Because sometimes what you see online ain't necessarily what you're getting. So I did see how big they were too. So this is the Vanilla Velvet. I think. Yeah, this is the Vanilla Velvet. So that's going to be gorgeous. That's probably very gorgeous. That looks like it's going to be like a champagne shimmer brown. So, very pleased. I think that's going to be good. Okay. This is the Bronzed Brew. So, let's see. That's the Bronzed Brew. This is a brown. So, I think that's going to be very, 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 and it's shimmery too. So I think these are going to be gorgeous. We will try them at a later date also. Now, I did get these on sale. They were on sale. These are, and they are the Vanilla Velvet Metallics and the Bronzed Brew Metallics. So they are metallic and shimmery. So these are $8.42 each. So for the total at Ulta, for the Ulta haul, subtotal was $43.20. Points applied was $2.10. Tax, $3.46 for a final total of $44.56. All right, so the grand final total of this haul was $135.85. $135.85. So that actually, for 19 items, was a very good haul. And like I say, some of this is Black Friday deals. Some of this is just regular, I happen to be in the store. But a lot of this is Black Friday deals and Cyber Monday deals. So it turned out really good, and I got a lot of stuff and stuff that I know I'm going to use and right now and in the future. So that concludes our haul. We are ready to go. We are finished. We have gotten everything cataloged and ready to go. I'm very excited. I will be doing a buying and trying very shortly, and I will be using quite a few of these products. Some of these, probably at least 5 of these things out of the 19. I will use these to do a look and put one together and see what we come up with. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Come back and watch more of our series and see the buying and trying that is associated with this. That'll be coming up shortly. Probably in the next maybe day or so, I'll get all of this edited down and ready to go and post it. So I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, and come back and see us later. Peace.